Yeah, let's try with update and delete queries first. Then once done, one example directly you will see one example here. Then after that we will try to understand select query. Okay, so insert query you already right, like last two sessions we practiced using insert query itself. So if you have any doubts, please let me know so that we'll try to resolve. I didn't get any screenshots also nowadays, so please try to complete the previous examples and share the screenshots. Yeah. So okay, just a second. Yes, let's try create it now for update and delete query. New Java project, update and delete example, right? Hit next, finish. So delete this module info. So let's create the packages, new class. So since we have a student table, right, so probably you can use student table itself. We can update something or we can delete something from student table itself. Okay, so I'm trying to take class, just take student DAO. The class name is student DAO and our package name is com.pst dot and update and delete dot DAO. Okay, so student DAO is my class name. Finish it. And then we will try to create test class. So instead of DAO, use test package. Here we need public static void main. Right, save this. And DAO have like two methods, public void update student, public void delete student or remove student, whatever. Okay, these two methods we are going to understand now. So same way, right, write the skeleton, try followed with catch, exception, e dot print stack trace. So just copy the skeleton and add it here as well. Right, let's start our coding. First step, what is the first step? Driver loading. Class start for name. Please stop me, so I am little bit speed now because of we already completed our skeleton, so that I am like typing speedily. So if you have any doubts, please stop me. Okay, so what is the class name here? Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. This is the first step. What is the second step? Connection establish. So connection, which is coming from java.sql, connection is equals to where we need to get driver manager dot get connection. Right here we need to pass our actual strings. So let's try to take constants. Private static final string, okay, string db host is equals to, guys, constants will be, this is the format. Okay, naming convention, everything is a capital and you need to use underscore if it is like more than one word. So what is the host here? JDBC colon Oracle colon thin driver colon at localhost colon 1521 colon XE express edition. Let's try with driver also. Private static final string driver name is equals to, you can remove from here and add it here, right? Username or DB username, if you have like meaningful, you can use DB username. I'm using batch 7 is my username. Password also batch 7, right? So just replace this variable here and then take the host URL and add it here as a first argument, and second argument will be username and then third argument will be password, right? Next, prepare statement. So instead of that, you can try to write it here queries as well. So if you want, you can, if you are like still follow the what you call the standards, you can mention like what are all the constants here. So something like you can use database configuration, something like this. So you can understand these all constants you can use as a database configuration data. So then here queries, this is the standards. If anyone new developer comes to and go through our code, they will easily understand. Okay, here username, what is the username here, whether it's a cloud or whether it is another system or whether it is any other sources, we don't know, right? So that we'll understand here, since here we added database configuration, so then we'll understand this username is for database username, like this. Okay, string update student is equals to update student query, meaningful variable name. Okay, update student query. So what is the query here? Update student table name. Okay, set, then update cheddam. Which one we are going to update? Let's check here. We have student ID, student name, course. For example, course, we need to, for example, we are trying to update course. Anyhow, no problem. We'll try to work on one end-to-end example. Okay, mini project. We'll try to create mini project by using scanner. So there we'll try to implement all the CRUD operations. Okay, so as of now, I'm trying to update the course alone. Okay, based on student ID. So set course is equals to question mark. Is it correct? Question mark placeholder. Update student set course is equals to question mark, where student ID is equals to question mark. Okay, dynamic query, dynamic placeholders, question marks. Okay, let's see now. Go on, create prepare statement. Prepare statement PS is equals to conda prepare statement and pass our query. Right. Next step, we are going to set the placeholders by actual data. So what we need here, course we need, same with student ID we need. So that I need to take two variables from method arguments. Okay. So string or int student ID is one argument, string course name is another argument. Okay, right. Then you can set first question mark ps dot set course is the first one, right? So we are setting this set string first question mark, you can pass course name. Next, ps dot set int, the second question mark, we are going to pass student id. Yes, that's all. Next, execution step. ps dot, since it is a like update operation, we are going to use execute update. Execute update method, it returns integer value so that you can hold one integer value. Then if I is greater than 0, student inserted successfully, sorry, updated, right? Updated successfully. Else student updation failed. Yes. Great. So this is our actual method. Now go to test class. Okay, main already there, sorry. So try to create scanner. Scanner sc is equals to new scanner system.in. Okay, next, so we need to read, right? Okay, we have two things again. How can we do that? Okay, see. Okay, no problem. Next example we'll try to add more. So here I'm just simply calling that update method. So take enter student id, then int sid, student id is equals to sc dot next int, correct? I'm reading the data again. Sys out. ఓకే, స్ట్రింగ్ మనం ఇంకా చెప్పుకోలేదు కాబట్టి స్ట్రింగ్ రీడింగ్కి ఓకే ఒకసారి చూడండి. ఇక్కడ చిన్న బగ్ అనేది ఉంటుంది, సో అది ఒకసారి వెరిఫై చెప్తాను, ఒకసారి చూడండి. ఎంటర్ స్టూడెంట్ కోర్స్. ఓకే, బగ్ అవసరం. కోర్స్ అనేది సింగిలే కదా, మనకు డబల్ లేదు కదా. లెట్స్ చెక్ హియర్. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఈజ్ ఎ సింగిల్ వర్డ్. Okay, no problem, but better we can student course, like which course we need to update. Okay, like the course name, the updated course name. Enter updated course, update course or updated course, or enter course, simply course name, right? Let's read now string. So okay, let's discuss now string reading. C name, course name is equals to, how can I do that? Sc dot, we have we can use next. Next is the one method, but there is a problem here. I will show you. So here I am just reading student id and course name. So till here I am printing now. Okay, sys out student id plus sid, whatever I read from command prompt, so those values I am printing here. Sys out course name is c name. Okay, let's see now. So okay, let's try to till here. Run as java application. ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్, స్ట్రింగ్ రీడింగ్ ఒకసారి చూడండి. సో ఎంటర్ స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి, ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ 100. దెన్ ఎంటర్ కోర్స్ నేమ్, ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు గివ్ జావా. if you click enter, so course is happily reading, since it is a single word మాత్రమే ఇది, కాబట్టి ఇది హ్యాపీగా రీడ్ చేస్తుంది. సింగిల్ వర్డ్ ఇస్తున్నాను ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, if you can see. సేమ్ నెక్స్ట్ అనే మెథడ్ యూస్ చేస్తున్నాను ఇప్పుడు చూడండి. స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి సేమ్ 100 అండ్ కోర్స్ నేమ్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పైథాన్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పైథాన్ programming. Here two words, Python is one, another one is programming. Okay, two words. So if you click enter, it is only reading first word only. So when do you go for next method? If you are reading string will be single word, then you can use text method. ఓకే అర్థమైంది కదా. నెక్స్ట్ ఎప్పుడు వాడతాం, మనం రీడ్ చేసేటువంటి స్ట్రింగ్ సింగిల్ వర్డ్ అయినప్పుడు మాత్రమే నెక్స్ట్ అనేది యూస్ చేస్తాం. సో హియర్ మేబీ కోర్స్ ఆల్సో మేబీ సింగిల్ వర్డ్, రైట్? సింగిల్ వర్డ్ మేబీ యూ కెన్ యూస్ నెక్స్ట్ మెథడ్. బట్ ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ మోర్ దాన్ వన్ వర్డ్ with space, okay, how can we do that? Which method we need to use? There is another method, string cname is equals to sc dot next line. There is a one more method, next line, okay, which is a string. So here till okay, even this method also some problem here. Let's see the problem. So enter id, see here it won't ask anything, directly it is printing because of we are using next line, right? So that empty space, whatever we hit the enter, that enter it is taking as a name, I mean data. That's the problem. So that you need to add sc dot next line some extra method here, calling method, so that the bug will fix. Let's see now. Run as Java application, student id is 100, so enter course name. Now it is passing Python programming. You can see Python programming is coming. So based on your requirement, so if you are going to read single word, then you can use next, there is no problem here. But if you are want to read multiple words, so it reads only single word, first word only. Okay, so if you want to read multiple words, so you can go for like next line. But here if you click enter also it is taking as a data, so that you need to add some dummy reading option here. Okay, so this is about the string reading. Okay, so now I am using next line, no problem. So I have sid and cname. So now I need to call student davo. Let's try to create object here, private student davo. Let's import this. Okay, spelling mistake, std student davo is equals to new student davo as a global variable. So I declared here as a private modifier. Okay, so I am using davo now. Davo dot, okay, since it is a static method, instance variable won't allow, we already know that, we learned, right? We can keep static, so then it will work, or you can make this as a local variable instead of global variable, because our main method is a static method. That's the problem. Here you can create an object. So davo dot update student followed with student id and course name. Let's save this. Okay, అర్థమైంది కదా, ప్రాబ్లం లేదు కదా. సో దీన్ని కాల్ చేస్తున్న స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి, కోర్స్ నేమ్, these two items we are setting here, and then we are executing the query. Let's see now. So which course we need to modify? For example, 500 Krishna's full stack will be maybe Java developer, Java programming. Let's see. Run as Java application. It is asking ID, so I am using 500, and then course name maybe Java programming. I don't know whether it is supported or not, because of course will be DESC student will be 10 characters here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and so it won't support Java dev, for example. Okay, class not found exception, because of we didn't add driver at all. So let's try to add the driver in class path. Right click on the project, build path, configure build path, Under the library, select the class path, add external jars and select our jar and apply and close. Right. Now execute the program. So ID 500 Java div student updated successfully. Okay, so this is the update statement. So here full stack, right? Okay, 500 we used. Okay, here full stack, right? Let's see now. Select start from student. So for 500 it is updated with Java div. Okay, yeah, this is about the update. So let's quickly complete the delete also. Same template. Class dot for name, we are going to pass driver name, connection con is equals to driver manager dot get connection. So db host comma username comma password. Next, prepare statement ps is equals to connection dot prepare statement. So here we need to create one more query here, private static final string delete student query. So what is the query? Delete from student where student ID is equal to question mark. Based on the student ID, we are going to delete our record. So prepare statement delete student query, and then we are setting to the data to the question mark. So we need student ID. So int student ID ps dot, since it is a int, I am using set int method. So first question mark student ID, that's all. So ps dot execute update, it will return integer value. So you can hold it. If condition, if I is greater than 0, sys out student removed successfully, else sys out student deletion failed. Right, let's save this. That's all. So go to here. So we don't want now these things, only student ID we need. And instead of update, dao dot delete student and pass the SID. Okay, let's see now. So for example, so Lata 505 I'm going to delete. So how can I do that? Let's run the program. Java application, student ID 504, student removed successfully. If you can see here 504, right? So 504 is not there. Okay, 504 removed. This is the 504. Okay, Sridhar. So here 504 is not there, right? So this is about the delete query. Till here, is there a doubt on the update and delete? So still we have some duplicate code here. We need to optimize our code because of lot of duplicate code. This is the same steps, these 2 lines, and again here same lines. So no problem, we are going to jump into one mini project. There we'll try to optimize the maximum code optimization. Okay, so everything, if I try to explain now, maybe you may get some confused. So that let's park it aside and practice this CRUD operations. Once done, in many project I will try to provide a like optimized code for JDBC. ఓకే యా సో చెప్తాను ప్రాబ్లం ఏముంది ఇక్కడ అనేది కానీ చెప్తాను ఆ ప్రాబ్లం రిజల్వేషన్ కోసం ఎలా ఆప్టిమైజ్ చేయాలనేది కానీ చెప్తాను నో ప్రాబ్లం ఓకే యా సో క్లియర్ దిస్ వన్ update and delete clear or any doubts clear or not clear not clear come on okay fine okay let's try to create a new project now Java project select example chala important select example click next and hit finish so class student DAO is my class name and then package name com dot pst dot select example dot DAO finish again another class test class instead of DAO test public static void main for testing and then let's try to add the driver also configure build path under the class path add external jar and select our OJDBC 14 apply and close right so I'm trying to create one method public void maybe same class lo rasundachchu but let ignore that we'll try to do freshly okay get all students is my method name and then we have one more method public void search student by id student id okay these two are select queries so here we need int student id as input argument right so first get all will try to do that let me try to take the constants so that will save the time okay constants same constants queries so first query private static final string select all students query is equals to select star from student that's all there is no input we need to pass retrieve all the students from student table so same way structure try catch exception e dot int stack trace class dot for name, driver name is the first step. Second step, connection con is equals to driver manager dot get connection, and we are passing db host as the first argument, username, password. Then prepare statement ps is equals to conduct prepare statement by passing this one. Okay, so now I don't want to set anything because of there is no placeholders. So which method I need to use here? Anyone try? For execution, ps dot which method I need to use for execution? Execute is the execute query is my method here. Okay, which is result which will return result set as a return type. What is the result set here? See, let's try to understand. Where is our SQL? So here, so if you can click select star from student, so returning table format, entire table, right? So this entire table, for example, take this entire table data, will add it in one variable, that is called result set. Result set rs is equals to, this is the data. This entire table format will store inside this Java object. Okay, so in this case we have first record, second record. It's look like one array. Okay, array la undi kada. This is the first one, first record. This is the second record. This is the third record, and so on. So how can we do that? If you try to retrieve the data from this result set, we need one loop, because of it is acts as a array. Okay, like number of records. So we'll try to loop, iterate this loop until it reaches to the last record. That is the condition. Okay, if it reaches the last record, then it will fail. So like that, like till last record we need to iterate. Okay, so then we'll try to retrieve the each record. First record we will like retrieve. Then second record, second iteration, second record will we will retrieve. Then third record, then fourth record, like this. Okay, how can we do that? How can we retrieve the data from result set? We need to use while loop. While loop, and the condition. What is the condition? The condition will be, so it will fail when it reaches to the last record. So we have one method in rs, like rs dot next method. So it is which is written boolean. So this next అనేది ఒక boolean అనేది రిటర్న్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఇనిషియల్ గా మనకు పాయింటర్ అనేది ఇక్కడ ఉంటుందండి, లైక్ ఇనిషియల్ గా సంథింగ్ లైక్ ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది పాయింటర్. సో వెనెవర్ వి కాల్ దిస్ rs డాట్ నెక్స్ట్, సో ఇక్కడ నుంచి క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తుంది. దీని తర్వాత నెక్స్ట్ రికార్డ్ ఉందా లేదా అని వెరిఫై చేస్తుంది. If next record is available, then it returns true here. Okay, so one iteration completed, then this pointer will come to here. Sorry, here. So again rs dot next. So result set having next record. So next means this one. It is there or not? It is there. So that again another iteration will happen. Then again rs dot next. So then this comes here. Then it is checking rs dot next. So this is the current position. Then it checks the next record is available or not. So it is available. Again iteration like this. This pointer will move to end of the record here. Then last iteration it is checked, like rs dot next. So is there any record after this? No, right? So next record is not available, so that it will fail. Then it come out of the while loop. Okay, that is called rs dot next. Right. So how can we get it? First one, this is the student ID. Which type this one? integer. Okay, so rs we need to retrieve the data from result set, right? So result set నుంచి retrieve చేయాలి మనం. సో rs డాట్ getter మెథడ్స్ వాడతామండి ఇక్కడ. ఓకే, అక్కడ క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్స్ సెట్ చేసేటప్పుడు సెటర్ మెథడ్స్ అంటున్నాం, ఇక్కడ గెట్ చేసేటప్పుడు గెటర్ మెథడ్స్. వీ నీడ్ టు యూస్ గెటర్ మెథడ్స్, ఎందుకంటే రిట్రైవ్ చేస్తున్నాం, గెట్ చేస్తున్నాం, బయటికి తీసుకొస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, గెట్ విచ్ వన్, ఇంటీజర్ కాబట్టి మనం రిట్రైవ్ చేసేది గెట్ ఇంట్. ఓకే, సో ఇది రికార్డ్లో ఎన్ని కాలమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి? 1 2 3 కాలమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అర్థమవుతుంది కదా, ఇది ఒక రికార్డ్. ఈ ఒక రికార్డ్ అనేది ఇక్కడ ఐటరేషన్ లో వచ్చింది, మొత్తం రికార్డ్ అంతా వచ్చింది. సో ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? ఈ రికార్డ్లో ఫస్ట్ కాలం, సెకండ్ కాలం, థర్డ్ కాలం. కాబట్టి గెట్ ఇంట్ ఆఫ్ ద నంబర్, ద ఇండెక్స్ ఆఫ్ ది కాలం, ఫస్ట్ కాలం, రైట్, 1. దట్స్ ఇట్. సో దట్ this value will hold inside the one integer variable. Same way second ది కావాలంటే rs dot get string of second column. ఓకే, ఈ రికార్డ్ లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఆర్డర్ ప్రకారం ఫస్ట్ ఇండెక్స్, సెకండ్ ఇండెక్స్, థర్డ్ ఇండెక్స్, లైక్ దిస్. దెన్ rs dot get string again course key 3. okay, so like this we will retrieve data from result set. అర్థమైందా? Got it?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Same way we'll try to retrieve the data here. So execute query will return result set with data. So result set also a interface which is coming from SQL package. Result set is a interface which is coming from java.sql. okay, so we will create one variable like rs. so ఏదైతే ఇది రిటర్న్ చేస్తుందో ఆ టేబులర్ ఫార్మాట్ ని అది rs లో స్టోర్ చేసుకుంటుంది అన్నమాట. నౌ ఐ నీడ్ టు ఐటరేట్ ద డేటా. సో while loop, right, while loop. so now I need to pass the condition like rs dot next method, which returns, if you can see here, which return boolean value. okay, just check this documentation if you have any doubt. okay, so it is checking the next record is available or not. If it is available, so it returns true, so that the while loop is starting to execute. Here we need to retrieve the data. First one is id, so that rs dot get int of 1. this is the student id. so since it is a int, I need to store sid, one variable. okay, then string name of the student, name is equals to rs dot get string of second column. then course is equals to rs dot get string of third index. right, so 3 values we retrieve. if you want, I will try to print here, then we'll try to optimize. sys out. let's test till here. sys out name colon plus, so name value plus name, sorry, id also there, right, id colon plus id sid, then name colon name, and then course colon plus course. okay, 3 variables I'm trying to print here, and then one line order, I mean for division purpose I'm using one line. okay, let's save this and execute till here. and I need to call this get all students from test class. create a object for student davo is equals to new student davo dot get all students. that's all. let's execute it. run as java application. you will get all the records by 100 106. okay, all records you can able to see here. got it? so this is about retrieval query. If you want to optimize, maybe you can display as a table. If you can display like table, if you want something like before while, just use some border. So ID. So you can use tab/t if you want. I'm simply just writing like this. Quotes. So same name. Of course, it won't come exactly, but you can use tab if you want. Okay. Something like this. ID, name, course. Okay, this is the retrieval, data retrieval. Then we'll see another one, data search. So based on the student ID, we need to retrieve the data. Let's see now. I'm trying to take these three. We need to do search operation based on the ID. If it is available, it will display only one record. Okay. So try catch exception G e dot print stack trace. So what is the query now? Private static final string get or select student by ID query is equals to select all columns కావాలంటే you can use all. అదే విధంగా one more thing, if you try to retrieve course comma student ID, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఒకసారి చూడండి, కంట్రోల్ C, ఇక్కడ చూడండి, this is the another way of retrieving, right? Only columns instead of all. We are going to retrieve course and student. So now here this is the like critical part now. So SID is equal to rs dot get int of 1 అంటున్నాం, 1 index. బట్ ఇక్కడ మనకి ఏదైతే ఇక్కడ ఇస్తున్నాం స్టార్ అని ఇచ్చామంటే we need to take the order from actual table structure. SID is the one, student name is the second, course is the third one. But here you mentioned the columns, particular columns, whatever you want. So that this is comes as a 1 first index, this is the second index. Important guys. Okay, so if you want to retrieve course, so you need to use get string of 1, this is the 1, and the student ID will be second index. Okay, గుర్తుంటుందా? Okay, just remember it. Okay, star. So here also I need to get all the data from student, where student ID is equals to question mark. Okay, student ID placeholder, we need to pass the student ID. Based on that, it will retrieve the entire student details. Okay, let's see now. Select student by ID, then we need to set student ID to this question mark, first question mark. Okay, so ps dot set int, since it is an integer, we are going to use int student ID, which is coming from here, and then we are going to execute query, same, which returns result set rs. Then now, so what will be the result? How many records here? Can anyone try? It returns how many records usually here? ఒకసారి ట్రై చేయండి, థింక్ చేయండి. ఇది మనకి ఎన్ని రికార్డ్స్ ఇచ్చేదానికి ఛాన్స్ ఉంటుంది ఈ పర్టికులర్ మెథడ్లో బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ది ఈక్వరీ బేస్ చేసుకోండి. జస్ట్ మీ డేటాబేస్ చూసుకోండి. కాలేజ్లో మీకు రోల్ నెంబర్ ఉంటుంది కదా, స్టూడెంట్ రోల్ నెంబర్, బేస్డ్ ఆన్ రోల్ నెంబర్ స్టూడెంట్ ఐడి కాకుండా స్టూడెంట్ రోల్ నెంబర్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ అంటున్నాను. సో ఈ క్వరీ మనకు ఎన్ని రికార్డ్స్, హౌ మెనీ రికార్డ్స్ విల్ రిటర్న్?
One, sir.
Very nice, appreciate it. So only one, because of we are using primary key. Generally we are using student ID, student roll number, or Aadhaar number, whatever primary key గా పెట్టుకుంటాం. ప్రైమరీ కీ అంటే ఓన్లీ ఒక రికార్డ్ మాత్రమే ఉంటుంది, డూప్లికేట్ అనేది ఉండకుండా యూనిక్ గా ఉంటుంది అనమాట. సో ఇన్ దిస్ కేస్, సో హియర్ it will return only one record. So my question is, if it is returns one record, do we really need to go while loop?
No, sir.
Yes,
If
very nice.
condition.
So while is not required now, because of when do you go for while? If you have like lot of records, then you need to iterate. But now we have only one record. In this case, we can go for if condition. rs start next method. If that one record is available, just print enough. That's all. No need to check again. Okay. So while loop is not required here. So same way, maybe you can have same design. You can copy this design. You can paste it here. Same thing as it is. So SID rs dot get int of 1, rs dot get into get string of 2, get string of 3. Okay. So you can print as it is. Let's save this. And yeah, sorry guys, we are missing one step again and again. After our actual program execution, we need to close the connection. Here, same way here as well. Let's save this and execute now. So testing. Okay, you can try with scanner. I'm trying to do with hard coded value. Okay, DAO dot search student by ID. So it is ID here. For example, 111. I'm trying to search with 111 data. Let's see. Java application, it will return 111 Madhulata courses GCP. Okay, so whatever student ID you can pass, based on that it will return. So 102 run as Java application, so it will return 102 details, search details, only one record, right? So this is about select query, guys. Any doubts in select query or any clarifications? Can you check here? Sorry.
అర్థమైంది సార్.
ఎవరికైనా డౌట్ ఉందా? ఇంకెవరికన్నా? సో ఎవరైతే న్యూగా జాయిన్ అయి ఉంటారో, రిమైనింగ్ 2 classes అటెండ్ కాకుండా, ప్లీజ్ కంప్లీట్ those 2 classes so that you can understand this one. Okay, fine. So this is about entire JDBC. So next we'll try to take one mini project with scanner without UI. We'll try to take one real-time example, anything like ATM or product adding into cart, something we can take NPM. So we'll try to implement from tomorrow onwards. Okay, yeah, that's all for today, guys. And wait, one more thing.